So this audit went on for 3 years. I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in accountants for the audit, and I was getting so mad and so frustrated. I was like, why the hell is this going on? What is it? And what I realized in my frustration is that, wait a minute, there's something to learn here. Sit back and just see where it goes. We get to the end of the audit, and the IRS owed me $9 million. They owed me $9 million. And all my accountants come running saying, oh my God, isn't that great? Isn't that great? I was like, no, hell no. How did you miss me paying $9 million?
Everybody going.
So I had to stop going to H&R Block for my taxes at some point. So I learned in progress, and it's okay. Listen to me. In business, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to learn, to have to learn, but do learn. Don't let it keep happening over and over again. And that's one thing about me. I'll let you make a million mistakes, but you can't do the same thing over and over again. And that's how I run my business. Okay, here's the mistake. Let's fix it. Let's move forward.
All right, Tyler Perry fans, this news came out yesterday, and trust and believe, I didn't expect to hear anything like this. Good grief. But this is coming from MSN.com, and I will leave a link in the comment section below. Tyler Perry fired his entire accounting staff after discovering the IRS owed him $9 million due to overpayment. Okay, so, I mean, the article talks about how over the course of 25 years, Tyler went from only having a few $100s in his pocket, 500 to be exact, sleeping in his car, to now being a billionaire. Perry even had to deal with being owed $9 million from the IRS due to overpayment. The article itself really just breaks down, a lot of his career moves, but to get to the nitty gritty, it simply states the famed filmmaker recently had to fire his accounting team after discovering the IRS owed him $9 million due to the overpayment. Actually, I pulled up another article on Black Enterprise, and it has more detailed information. So let's see here. This is news that Tyler Perry spoke during a Earn Your Leisure conference this year, where he talked about the situation about the IRS. So, money isn't something that I had, and nobody taught me that taxes had to be paid. I didn't go to college, but I paid for Harvard many times over in the mistakes that I made. That's a pretty good quote. I like that. The situation with Tyler Perry happened when he was allegedly being audited by someone from the IRS, and he revealed that this particular agent from the IRS was supposedly obsessed with what Perry was doing with his money. So this audit went on for 3 years. I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in accounting with accountants for the audit, and I'm getting so mad and frustrated. We get to the end of the audit, and then the IRS said, hey, we actually owe you $9 million. So from there, he shared how, although his team of accountants were elated about the return, the actor made an executive decision to fire the team responsible for his accounting, wondering how they missed him paying $9 million. Everybody gone. I had to stop going to HR Block for my taxes at some point. I learned in progress, and it's okay. Listen to me. In business, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to learn. You have to learn, but don't let it keep happening over and over again. That's one thing about me. I'll let you make a million mistakes, but you can't do the same thing over and over again. That's how I run my business. Here's the mistake. Let's fix it. Let's move forward. Cool. Reportedly, Perry got the agent from the IRS removed from the case and replaced that person with one of his superiors. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. So that's the story. Just make sure you got the right people in the right positions. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Steve Harvey, not too long ago, he said, the reason he works his behind off so much, has all these television shows and radio shows and whatnot always working, is because he owed an insane amount of money to the government, because like his accountant or the person who does his taxes and whatnot was basically writing these checks and then taking the money for himself. So as a result, that left Steve in a lot of debt. Like it was 22 million or so. I forgot the exact amount. I know it was humongous. So Yeah, you just got to make sure you got the right people in place. Thankfully for Tyler Perry, it was kind of the other way around, where it was money he was owed as opposed to money that was owed. But good grief. So thanks so much for tuning in. That's all I have, and I will catch you in the next one.